They determined through an MRI scan that I had a tumour on my brain.
We have to go the same day biopsy and find out that it's quite aggressive type of cancer.
And I had lumps in my stomach which was discovered in South Korea on my way to India.
Some 8 years ago, a virus destroyed a ventricle in my heart, and I've had chronic heart problems ever since then.
I was diagnosed with osteosarcoma. I had surgery pretty early, but once I had the first few treatments of chemo, I didn't feel too well. It made me quite sick.
I had 3 stents put in 3 years ago, and there were complications afterwards, and I was rushed to hospital 5 times.
I suffered burnout and ill health, which took me 11 years to get over.
I'm a diabetic with over 20 years chronic diabetes, type 2.
This tumour, which was about the size of a golf ball, was something that had to be operated on urgently.
I felt like I received a death sentence.
I looked very old. I felt as if I was 19, I didn't have long to live.
My cardiologist diagnosed me with cancer in the heart.
I was told maybe about 3 years ago by my doctor that although I was on tablets, he was now going to put me on insulin.
So I lost my sight, I lost my balance, and I was in a very, very sad state.
The last 2 years I've been under considerable stress, so bad that my skin, my body broke out and all sorts of things. I feel a bit like Job, really.
Last year I started to feel quite tired, and I'd drive to the bus stop early in the afternoon because I'd be able to have a little power nap while I was waiting for the kids to get in the car.
I've had several admissions to Auckland Hospital. One, I've been in a coma for 5 days, and I would like now to introduce my wife to fill in the details as my personal doctor.
Thank you, Eric. My name is Jana Jones. I'm Eric's wife and I'm medical doctor from Russia. And we were expected that Eric will be better with this product, but we never expected that he will be such better.
We made the decision with the surgeon arguing against us. We said, look, we're going to go and we're going to give Hesaya time to get better, because if we had an operation in radiation right now, I think it would kill her because she was so low.
In a period of a year, my health has gone from inflamed, obviously, in my brain, in my hands. The before and the after photo were such that, you know, people could see what was a golf ball turned out to be 0.
I was like an 18-year-old again. I had my energy levels back, and things are just getting better and better.
I'm back working full-time. I've got a lot to be thankful for. I'm 70 years of age.
I was sleeping so well, very well. And I dropped 20 kilograms. I had so much energy that I started to go to the gym, and I found that just doing 1 hour wasn't enough. I wanted to do more.
A few months ago I climbed up Mount Maunganui, and the next day I had no muscle pain, so no soreness. So it's given me a better quality of my life, which I thought was alright in the first place. What I found is I haven't had to have a nana nap in that time.
When my brother saw me after about a year, he said, "Boy, you look a lot younger," and I thought, wow, this is having an outward effect as well.
His muscles in his heart built up again, renew again, regenerated in 45%.
Already my skin is cleared up. I'm active. I'm back doing my landscaping. I do landscaping.
And after 3 months, I can swim in the ocean. Last Monday I climbed the Waitakeries.
What we discovered is boosting the immune system and the cellular defence of the body against inflammation and diseases like cancer. We were just so happy with that and other protocols that we've been able to deal with it naturally.
After a week or so of taking this max, I started feeling a bit better, not so sick. Trying to go to the gym twice a week, and that's, I feel like it feels good going to the gym, and afterwards I still feel good. It feels like I've done something, and it feels real good, eh?
Just an amazing new fresh result and a new Bernie Ogilvy.
Obviously, these people all had a remarkable experience in their health. To see the rest of their stories, select them as options at the end of this DVD. But for now, let's hear from a retired doctor in Tauranga, New Zealand. Mike Godfrey was a family GP who, in the 1980s, began researching how to really help people.
I graduated in 1963, London University, and after 10 years, well actually 7 years in British hospitals, I moved to New Zealand. So I came here in '71 into a normal general practice. But as the years went by, I realized that what I was doing wasn't actually helping my patients. All the pills I was giving, they would control things, but it wouldn't actually find out what was wrong. I started looking as to why somebody was, especially chronic problems, why did they develop? I then found, got introduced to the chair of chemistry at Kentucky University, Professor Boyd Haley. He's an expert on the brain and the effect of metals. And I then realized before long that all chronic illness is actually due to oxidation, enhanced rusting. Boyd Haley introduced me to the prime intracellular antioxidant, which is glutathione. And glutathione we actually manufacture in our bodies, and it's incredibly important because it does some very important parts of cell metabolism. We wouldn't be able to live without it, but it also enables other antioxidants to be recycled. And that enables the vitamin C and vitamin E to become that much more efficient. But as we get older, our ability to manufacture glutathione drops off. About 10% every 10 years or so after the age of 20, it starts dropping off. And of course, over those years, we're accumulating metals, chemicals, that again require more antioxidants. I mean, think in terms of your cell phone battery or your laptop battery. After a number of years, it doesn't retain its charge. So in the same way with us, we start losing our charge as it were when we get older, and we need to have more antioxidants. So glutathione is the most important of all the antioxidants. Now I'm looking at the need to also supplement with glutathione. Up until recently, it was only available intravenously. And that was highly impractical, apart from the acute situation, and it was very expensive. But now we've got an oral product which can significantly increase the levels of glutathione in the body, gives the raw ingredients, it's a tripeptide, which is a huge leap forward. And I think that that's going to change the practice of medicine. Every single disease, every single chronic disease is linked to lack of antioxidants or is due to enhanced oxidation. So arthritis, diseases of different organs, inflammatory diseases, they would all be linked to cancer. If you improve the body's ability to heal, to repair, then the quality of life improves.
Most people are familiar with antioxidants. However, glutathione is a new word for many of us. By now you may be wondering why you didn't hear about this from my doctor or through a TV ad. They're reasonable questions. Dr. Robert Keller, who discovered this breakthrough formulation, had a vision. He wanted to make it available to people worldwide without prescription. To do this, he partnered with Stephen K. Scott, who created Max International. We caught up with Steve and filmed the story during his Asia Pacific tour. You may be interested in some of the things Steve talked about, so select the chapters you want from the menu. Max International now has an Australasian office in Auckland, and you can find out more about the company or the products by contacting the person who gave you this DVD.